Friends, how you doing today? As you know, I'm Tony making food Mata. Usually I do a modified Monday, but as most of you know, or some people do know, I've been currently very busy. Been downtown. I bought a house downtown, and it's 96 and Martin Luther King, North Corktown, 1 mile away from Michigan Avenue, about 2 miles away from Slows, right there, right outside the heart of the city. So I bought this house, and that's why I haven't really been doing modified Mondays, because I've been so busy working 60 hours a week and trying to get this stuff up and running. So I got my house up and running. It's good to go. Some of you people do know that I do run an Airbnb through it. So Airbnb is it's a website that you go to, and I rent out my house. I rent out my house nightly for guests who are traveling to the great city of Detroit. I had some people come in from Milwaukee last weekend. They drove up, went and seen the Tigers, and that was pretty good. Too bad the Tigers kind of suck and they're not going to make it to the playoffs, but that's that. So yeah, I have an Airbnb, and you can rent out my house. It's a phenomenal house. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm going to give you not a tour, but kind of a little tour of the kitchen. Okay, check this out. I got my kitchen right here. Brand new stove, fridge. I'm ready to go. Ready to go with my meats for my chicken quesadillas. That's what we're making tonight at the modified Airbnb in the great city of Detroit. So, open kitchen, pretty sweet. Dining room, pretty sweet. Not too bad. Living room is back over there, but this is the kitchen. This is phenomenal. This is one of the main reasons why I bought this house, is to get to work in this kitchen over here. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you all some quesadillas. So you can go onto my YouTube, Modified Cooking, YouTube, Modified Cooking. Check it out, log on, subscribe, like, comment, link, share, whatever you have to do for my YouTube channel. What I did was I did some different cuts and some different things. Julienne peppers, julienne onions, small diced onions, tomato concasse, things like that. I was trying to shorten up the time here for me to demo on how to cook a chicken quesadilla. And I figured quesadilla, today it's National Taco Day, alright? But I'm going to do quesadillas. I've done fajitas in the past, but I got this nice flat top on my oven, and I wanted to utilize it. So that's that. So I've got basically all my mise en place ready to go. Mise en place, French, everything in place. Everything is in set for me to go. So let's just run through this real quick. All right. All right. So I have my tomatoes already diced, red onions, a little bit of cilantro. I have some limes, peppers, julienne pepper, julienne onion, and I have my chicken. Okay, so, oh, Tone, I spelled quesadilla wrong? It's alright. So, I'm going to add some of my spices over here to my chicken. So with my chicken, it's already julienne, ready to go. I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil into it. So that's that. We'll go a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. I'm going to throw a little bit of cumin in here just for a little bit of kick. Why not? Crushed red pepper. I'm going to throw some cayenne. A little bit of white pepper. And this is just for my marinade for my chicken. We're getting to the cooking process here in a second. Throw a little bit of ancho chili powder in there. A little bit of Lowry's. And why not? Let's just throw in some Franks. Boom. It's been modified. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix this up a little bit, get this ready to go. Let's get right in there. Wash off my tongs, I don't want to cross-contaminate anything. Got me a sandy bucket right over here too. A little bit of bleach, a little bit of water. That's your sandy bucket. I always try to have a sandy bucket laying around, even in my home cooking. That's what I try to do. Keep it safe. Alright, got my chicken, got my julienne, peppers, and onions. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. Boom! Alright, check this out. I got the sweet little copper pan, I got the T-fowl, I'm good to go. I got this sweet oven that I'm cooking on earlier. I prepared some Spanish rice, and I prepared a little bit of black beans to go with my quesadilla. We're gonna do a plate up later, and I'll show you how to do all that and what I'm gonna do with it. So right now, basically, what I want to do is I'm going to heat up my saute pan. So this one's non-stick saute pan. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. I don't need to. What'd you say, Mike? Oh. Yeah, I'll cook. I'll cook for you. I'll cook for whoever. You know, it's a price that we can negotiate at a later time. Like I said, I run this Airbnb downtown, and what I'm doing right now is creating a menu. So on my off days, Monday, Tuesday, you can come in, you can stay with me downtown. I won't necessarily be staying here while you're here. However, you can, I'll cook you a meal. You know, I'll come up with a menu, and we'll go from there. And it will be included into the price through the Airbnb. All this money transactions and stuff have to go through Airbnb.com, just because they run the website, and I go through them, and that's how it has to be. So I got my, what's up, Nas? How you doing, buddy? So, all right, I have my pan, my saute pan. That's that. I have my onions. I have my peppers. Now what I'm going to do is, I know that an onion takes a little bit less time than my pepper, and I have them relatively cut the same size, because you want to cut pretty much stuff the same size in your cooking processes, so everything like kind of cooks the same. It's just more uniform. It's a lot better if you do it that way. So my pan's pretty hot. I wanted to, when I throw this stuff in here, I want it to sear, and that's what I want to do. So, just like this, hopefully I got it right. My pan should be pretty hot. We'll see what happens here. Alright, that's exactly what I was looking for. You want to hear that sound. So what I'm going to do is just kind of just saute up these. And then what I can do over here in my other pan, like I can have two pans going, I can cook it all in one pan. You know, it just depends on what I want to do, how I want to do it. It all depends on different things. I'm going to modify it this way, modify it that way. I don't know. We'll just do modifications all over the place. I don't really know. So I'm going to let these cook up just a little bit. I have this one over here. I'm going to turn this on. I'm feeling a little froggy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook off my chicken in this one. So now it's getting a little crazy. You know, I got two things going on at the same time. Pretty sure I can handle it. I think I can handle it. So I'm still cooking that. I have this over here. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to put a little bit of veg oil in there. Got my chicken ready to go. Just like that, just like that. Let's throw those in there too. Get that cooking process going. Just check this out. Alright, so that's that. I have that going. I'm going to get a nice caramelization on those peppers. I got my other saute pan heating up right there with my chicken. Alright. Over here I prepared some rice earlier, just some regular old Uncle Ben's. That's how I roll, Uncle Ben. Sport Uncle Benny. So that was just Spanish rice, threw a little bit of tomato in there. That's that. And I got my black beans over here. Black beans, I just cooked them down and put some onions, and for a little bit of color, I put some of my orange bell pepper. So all this stuff, if you want to know like how I cut some of this stuff and did some of this stuff, you can log on to my YouTube, Modified Cooking, YouTube.com. Go to Modified Cooking or search Modified Cooking. You'll find my YouTube channel, and it'll have like a lot of these cuts and a lot of these things that I did for start to prepare this meal. So that's still cooking down. My pan over here is getting hot, you know. So I'm just going to put this right in here. I want the same thing. I still want the same thing. I want that sort of, I want that sear on my chicken. So that's what I'm going to do. This is cooking down. Pretty good. I'm going to add some seasoning here in a minute. But I want this just to go just a little bit more. And if I wanted to, what I could do is I could add just a little bit of water to this if I wanted to, and that will create a little bit of steam in the pan, and that will help cook the cooking process. Obviously though, you know, I don't want to have a bunch of oil in there and then add the water into it. Ha! Tone, am I a chef or a priest? Just my black chef code. Maybe I'm a chefly priest, I don't know. Alright, so this is going, this is good to go. This is actually a little bit too warm, but we're going to go with it. We're just going to see what happens. Why not? Uh-oh. We're alright. Alright! So I'm going to cook this chicken I julienne this chicken. You can use chicken breast, but me typically what I like to use is a chicken thigh, because I feel that chicken thigh is a little bit more juicier of a meat. It has like I think honestly it doesn't dry out as fast as a chicken breast, but I mean that's all your opinion. It's just what you want to do. But I usually just get some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and that works for me. So I'm just going to continue to cook this down. See what you guys are saying. Yeah, I'm working on getting my own show, but as of right now I have my YouTube. So you can check out my YouTube, Modified Cooking. That's my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. Also go ahead and check out Airbnb.com. Be a part of our neighborhood. That's where you can come and you can stay at my house downtown Detroit. It's a beautiful place. There's only me and my parents live right next door. That's the only people who live on the block. Pretty quiet. All empty field next to me. I've had about 8 guests stay with me so far on the weekends. I'm already booked up all through October. The weekends I'm booked up. Guests are staying with me. I have somebody staying with me this Friday. They're coming in from Canada. They're coming in from Canada doing an interview at one of the hospitals around here. They're going to stay with me this weekend. That's cool, man. I get to meet all these cool people. So I'm going to continue to cook this down. I have this starting to come up really, really good. So I'm looking to bring these down, bring down my vegetables just a little bit more. My chicken's still cooking. I want to make sure that my chicken's cooked all the way through. So that's that. All right, let's get another. Let me show you what I'm doing over here. All right, so this is what I got going on. So let's see here. We got my chicken going on right here. That's that. Like I said, I got my black beans over here. I got my sauteed vegetables right here. I got my rice over there. all cooking up, all getting ready to go. My flat top, it's good to go. When I make my quesadilla, it's gonna be epic. So, here we go. So again, I'm just cooking these down now. I'm gonna season these right now. Super simple. A little bit of salt. I already seasoned this stuff, but I'm gonna season just a little bit more. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Let's throw some roasted garlic seasoning in there, why not? And then let's hit it with just a little bit, let's hit it with a little bit more Lawry's, alright? And I can say, boom! It's been modified. Alright, so this is good. These are nice. They're not brought down much. You know. This is my chicken, it's almost done. Good. So now when this is done, I'm gonna add this in with this, and I'm gonna mix them together, and then I'm gonna put some tortilla on my flat top over here, and I'm gonna grill, put a little bit of butter down there. Usually, whenever I use butter in the kitchen, I want to use a non-salted butter. I don't want that extra salt in there as I go, but I just feel that it's a lot better to use unsalted butter. You can pick that up at Kroger's. I always use it in my cooking. So I'm going to use a little bit of unsalted butter, put that down onto the flat top, and then I'm going to take my tortilla and put it right down on the flat top, and that's going to be that. So this chicken tastes pretty good. It's not raw. Alright, so this is good. That's really good. Got that. I'm going to turn off the heat on this saute pan right over here. So now I have some right over here. I got a little bit more water that leached out of the chicken than I would have liked. So I'm going to drain that over here into the pan or into my sink over here. So that way my quesadilla doesn't get all soggy. All right. So again, like I said, I'm downtown right now at my modified Airbnb, doing this little Facebook Live for my YouTube channel, Modified Cooking. Go on to YouTube, check out Modified Cooking. Go on to Airbnb.com, AIRBNB, Airbnb.com. Go on there, check it out, check out my place, be a part of our neighborhood. Be a part of our neighborhood is my house, that's the name of it, so you can come check it out. Maybe I might cook for you, I don't know. So, as you can see, what I did here was I took my chicken that was cooked, and then I added my peppers, onions in there, so now I have all this nice chicken ready to go. Alright. So now let's go with the quesadilla part. So this is good, cooked all the way through. That's that. So I'm going to set this off over to the side. Never really want to put a hot pan onto your counter, so call. Just like that. That's good to go. All right. So, what's up, Dakota? How you doing, Aaron? What's up, Dave? Alright, so now we're going to make the quesadilla part of it. So, what I need to make my quesadilla is I'm going to need a little bit of butter. And, of course, everybody loves cheese. So I got a little unsalted butter. I got my Mexican blend cheese. So now, my flat top right here is good to go, low heat. Let me wipe this off. I got a little bit of water on it. So low heat, and I'm gonna see how it cooks with my tortilla and my quesadilla. So I'll just a little bit of butter onto the flat top. A little bit of butter, unsalted butter onto. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? What's up, Jenny? Julie? How we doing tonight? Dakota. No, Dakota. I made a French toast video for you like what, 2 months ago. I even said it was I dedicated to you, Dakota. What the hell? All right, so and you can always call me. Cell phone 734-812-2057. Call me, Tony Making Food Mata over here. So all right, a little bit of butter onto my flat top, okay? Boom, just like that. Now I'm gonna take my tortilla, okay? And I'm going to put it right there, right in the center. So that's that. Tortilla's on. Now I'm going to take my cheese, which is right here. So I take my cheese and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this cheese right in here. Everybody loves cheesy quesadillas, right? So I don't add, everybody does like cheesy quesadillas, but I don't want to add too much. Sometimes too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Well, my art teacher in high school said too much of a good thing is sometimes a bad thing. So I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna try to eat just a little bit more on this. Try to get crisp. Right? So let's see. Now I have right going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cook a little more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let that cook. But I also have my chicken here that's already ready to go. So I'm going to add a little bit of my chicken to the quesadilla. Alright. Just like that. So now I'm good to go. I'm still waiting for this to brown up a little bit. I can feel it. It's getting a little hard. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip over the one side of my quesadilla. Because my tortilla, Chef Tony had used too big of a tortilla, so my tortilla is a little bit too big to fit the flat top. But what I'm going to do is what I would do in a regular restaurant. I'd take this, and what I'm going to do is I'll flip it. So that's basically what I just did. Is let me show you here. All right, what I did was I just took the quesadilla, right, and I just flipped it, took my spatula, went underneath it, flipped it over. So now I have this on. Alright, so now I'm all thinking about what am I going to do? What is this going with? What's going on here? Traditionally, Mexican food always have beans and rice. So I didn't want to go with a refried bean. So I went with black bean. Oh, by the way, speaking of black beans, this weekend is the Downtown Garden City Chili Cook-Off, and me, Chef Tony, happen to be in it. I'm making me and Tom, Chef Tony, the dynamic duo of Tony and Tom. We're making a Southwest black bean chili, and that's going to be this Saturday down in the mean streets of downtown Garden City. So it's from 12 to 5, family event. They do a car shot rod show. There's like 22 teams competing this year, so that's going to be pretty tight. Last year I took third place last year, but this year I plan on taking first. Me and Tom got a little something up our sleeve. Can't really let anybody know about it yet, but it's gonna be nice. So now, got my black beans, got my rice over here ready to go. So now it's time. It's plate up time. I'm thinking plate up. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna plate this? So I'm gonna take my quesadilla. Oh man, if you could see, if you could smell this, if you could see, if you can smell this, look at that. That's what you want. You want a nice color on your quesadilla. So that's what I want. So I'm thinking about plate up. I got my rice, I got my beans. Now I'm thinking about plate up. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my quesadilla, transfer it right over here to my cutting board, just like that. And I'm gonna cut it. So what I'm going to do is, you know, cut my quesadilla just like that. So how I'm gonna cut it is, I'm gonna cut it into fours, just like they would at Taco Bell. I'm just gonna cut my quesadilla, and I got a pretty good idea of how I want to plate it, how I want to plate my quesadilla. So as I go, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut it just like this. All right, and then so I cut it just right down there. Then cut it just like that. All right, and I'm gonna cut it just like that. So now I have 4 pieces of my quesadillas. Thanks, Ruth. It is looking good. And oh, I almost forgot about the pico. Oh, super simple recipe for your pico de gallo, whatever you want. So a little bit of tomatoes. Throw that in there. A little bit of, super simple. It's super simple. A little bit of diced red onion. Throw that in there. Okay. Throw that in there, and I'm gonna put a little bit of cilantro all up in it. Some lime juice. Oh, this is gonna be good. A little bit of lime juice. Take my spatula, mix it up. I got a nice, simple pico. That's what I have. Put a little bit of salt in there. A little bit of herb. We'll put no crushed red pepper. So a little bit of pepper. Let's keep some pico. Okay, I got my beans. I got my rice. I think my rice a little bit sticky though. That's. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna plate this up. So I got a couple of different plates here. I got my black plate. I got my black plate right here. Got my white plate right here. I think for what I want to do is I'm going to use black plate for this. All right. So we're almost ready to go. Let me move this over here. Let me clean up this area real quick, and I will show you how we are going to plate this. How we're going to plate this modified quesadilla. So, alright, so I have my plate, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? What's going on? Alright, so I want a sauce with it. You know, I got my pico. That's what I got. I got my pico in there. But, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and throw some sour cream on the plate. Now, why not? Now, I want to do a quenelle sour cream, but we're going to try to do a little bit something different. A quenelle sour cream. Let me show you real quick. So, if you were doing this, is just regular old sour cream that I picked up from the store. So, if I'm doing a quinelle of sour cream, I'm gonna take this, like this, about this much sour cream. I have 2 spoons. 2 spoons being the same type of spoon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do something like this, pull it down, and then something like this. So as I'm going, I'm making this kind of football shape. All plates do matter there. Yes. Alright. So, just a dollop of daisy? Yeah. So this is what I'm doing. I could just do that. You know, just like put it right down in here. But I'm thinking something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it and kind of just do a dollop of the sour cream on here. Something like that. But I'm also thinking like some sort of like what we do in restaurant a lot, is that we just do some sort of swoosh with the spoon. So we'll see if that works. If it works, then it works. If not, I don't really care because I'm eating it myself. So that's that. I'll try to make a swoosh with my spoon. So I got my sour cream, and then I'm gonna kind of do something like that. Didn't really work out how I wanted to, but it's all right. We'll see what happens. Well, maybe next time it'll be better. So something like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I have my beans over here. And I'm just gonna got my black beans ready to go. I'm thinking right here on the sour cream with my black beans, just like that. Okay. That. Let me see about my rice over here. Rice got a little bit too overcooked. I let it steam a little bit longer than what I should have. Oh well, but it will still work. It will still work. So a little bit of rice. I got a little bit distracted talking about the modified Airbnb. So what I'm gonna do is take my rice, put it in there, just like that. Just all up in there. Yeah. Now think about what I do with my quesadilla. How am I going to put my quesadilla on there? A little bit more rice right on there, just like that. So now I'm like, okay, well, what about my quesadilla? So I have this, and I'm always trying to build some sort of like elevation or something on my plate. So I have quesadilla, and I'm gonna try to just build it up on my plate, something like that. We'll just do 3 instead of all 4. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys an overview of this in a second. So now I have my pico. Here. Put my pico over here. So where am I going to put this? I don't know. We'll just put some right here. Maybe put some over here. That's that. A little bit more. Tell you what, this smells phenomenal. So now I have a little bit more cilantro, just for me, just for what I'm doing here. A little bit of cilantro. Leave the leaf whole. side, just like that. A little bit of greenery. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. One more little sprig of cilantro, and then let's take this over to the table here, and we'll review this. All right. So here we go. Alright, got my quesadilla. It's not too bad. It's alright. Like I said, rice, a little overcooked. But as I'm looking at this plate, I'm thinking, alright, I got some sort of elevation here, right? I got some color. I'm gonna try to do a little swooshy thing with my sour cream. Didn't really work out, but I mean, it's alright. I got my cilantro right in there. Got more pico right there. Then I got quesadilla. So that's that. That's my quesadilla. That's the top. That's the side. And that's how you make a quesadilla. So check this out. Check it out. I'll put this video up on my YouTube Modified Cooking, youtube.com. Go check that out. Check out my Airbnb. Go to airbnb.com, airbnb.com. Check that out. Name of my place downtown in the city is Be a Part of Our Neighborhood. Check that out. Maybe sign up. Mention this ad. I might give you 10% off or whatever. Definitely check out my Airbnb. Check out my YouTube. Everything that I've done, all the julienne cuts and all that other stuff, and how to tomato concasse and julienne of pepper, dice an onion, dice of pepper, all that stuff is on my YouTube channel. Go check that out, Modified Cooking. So check that out. I'm going to enjoy this quesadilla. Maybe I'll come mom and see if she wants to come over and fill up. Once again, it's my awesome kitchen right here. Come and check it out. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in on the Turned Up Tony Tuesday, making quesadillas on National Taco Day. I had to do something over here. But yeah, definitely also check out the Downtown Garden City Chili Cook-Off. Downtown Garden City Chili Cook-Off is going to be this Saturday from 12 to 5 over on the mean streets of Garden City in the Kroger parking lot. So that's that. I'll be there. We're doing a Southwest Black Bean Chili, the dynamic duo of Tony and Tom. We took 3rd place last year. We're looking to get 1st place this year, but we'll definitely be there. It's this Saturday, and that's this Saturday from 12 to 5. It's a good thing for the family. They got a car show. They got all sorts of good stuff going on there. Definitely come check it out. So yeah, once again, this is Tony making food Mata. Thank you for enjoying a Turned Up Tony Tuesday. Usually I do Modified Monday. Maybe I'll do Modified Monday next week, but we'll see what happens. So thank you for watching. Check out my YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you have to do on your social media. I would appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a good night.